Hello, everyone. My name is Federico. I am the CEO of Phemex. Phemex is an exchange operating since 2019, a hybrid exchange. I will go back to the word hybrid in just a second. Currently, we have more than 5 million users from all around the world, and we process around $2 billion in daily trading volume, sometimes much more depending on how active the markets are. This volume is spread between 400 pairs, between spot and futures, getting closer to 500 now with all the memes we had to list in the past few weeks, but I'm sure you're all aware of that. Today, I'm here to talk to you about a topic which is of surprising importance for an exchange, which is what does the crypto industry have to offer apart from trading and speculation. More than ever, our industry has been evolving from building simple instruments of payment rails, or storages of value, into developing a complex social ecosystem which now involves several different aspects of our online experience. I believe that everyone here uses social media to aid their trading, whether it is watching crypto YouTubers posting their live trades, or personally, I use crypto Twitter a lot to read news and thoughts on the market. A lot of people also join Telegram channels, Discord channels, hopefully avoiding scams, which we know are pretty rampant there. But yeah, in one way or another, we all join online communities. And I believe that this process, together with the rise to prominence of DeFi, have been facilitating access not only to the financial instruments, which are now readily available either on-chain or on centralized platforms, but also access to financial topics, which have been taking a bigger and bigger portion of the general public's mindshare. These two processes together have been converging in the formation of what we can define as a non-chain identity. We are all used by now to having an online identity, thanks to social media. But now, especially in our industry, we have an on-chain identity as well, whether it is through the NFTs that we collect, showcase. For example, if you held Miladies or Pudgy Penguins in the past few months, you got some very good airdrops based only on your on-chain identity. But also the trades that we take, the tokens that we hold, and the protocols that we use all factor into our on-chain identity. So how do we, as an exchange, relate to this process? As you can imagine, the exchange landscape is extremely competitive, which is why we aim to be at the forefront of every new narrative. And that's why our team has been building in two directions. First, by incubating Pulse, which is our proprietary SocialFi platforms, which combine SocialFi, meaning group chats, together with our main line of business, which is trading. And second, our team has been developing a hybrid DeFi stack, again the word hybrid, which combines the on-chain experience and variety of products together with our centralized execution and embedded within our app. Let me start talking to you about Pulse. We've built Pulse with the core idea in mind of rewarding users for their activity and their support for our platforms. Users are rewarded daily for their engagement from a pool of 50 million PT, which is our native exchange token, Phemex token, and they are rewarded for their engagement as well as their activity on the main platform. The two things amplify each other. Pulse is smoothly integrated within our app. You can see here the different groups, which means that you can go from posting a trade on one tab to discussing said trade with your friends or a group of traders or your favorite content creators, all in another tab. We have onboarded several content creators to Pulse, which have been migrating part of their community into our platform. Some of them are right here, I see them. And now we have more than 15,000 users earning and chatting daily on Pulse. Of course, every SocialFi platform needs to provide strong incentives for content creators. And I believe that as an exchange, we're in a unique position to do so. We integrated our groups together with our industry-leading affiliate program, meaning that we provide our group owners and content creators a stream of revenue which is independent from the speculation around accessing said group. Groups are not getting more and more expensive in order to provide a revenue for the group owners. We simply share some of the revenue of our volume. Nevertheless, we understand that trading around influencers and social media personalities is a fun narrative to play around with, which is why we leave the ability to our group owners to mint their collection of inscriptions. Users can mint them and then trade them on the platform, which leaves that dimension of speculation and fun around the future growth of content creators. Apart from interacting with each other, our users also want full access to the wide variety of products which are available on-chain, which is why we started building our hybrid DeFi stack, starting from our lending protocol. We offer low rates without additional charges, which I believe offer opportunities for a very viable strategy in a bull market, which is holding your long-term positions, such as Bitcoin and Ethereum, but accessing more liquidity for shorter-term plays. We offer high and transparent loan-to-value ratio, which means that users know exactly what they're subscribing to. And as Phemex, we posted more than $20 million in liquidity readily available for our users to borrow from. We also offer the ability to users to supply liquidity themselves if they want, of course, to allocate their stablecoin to a more passive strategy. Yes. Of course, we're not stopping at a straightforward lending protocol. We're also building a proprietary AMM protocol, which allows you to earn through an additional strategy by providing liquidity to the exchange. As a successful exchange operating since 2019, we have a very strong native volume, which is not reliant on tokens emissions, which means that our AMM protocol can be very profitable even for retail users without diluting the circulating supply of our token. We hope, as we continue building our hybrid ecosystem, we will be able to, over time, build for our users, as they interact more with us, a sort of credit score for them on-chain, a credit history. The more they interact with us, the more we know about them, and the better rates we can offer them, as well as perhaps in the future a line of credit once there is enough trust built even on-chain without necessarily knowing your counterparty. Of course, we are also taking a deep look at the wider DeFi ecosystem, which means integrated with forward-thinking protocols that are moving in the same directions that we are, listing tokens that are attracting attention and volume, that's the business of an exchange, and partnering up with any token showing interest in our hybrid ecosystem. Here's some of our current partners on the side of media, infrastructure, and marketing. We are very happy with our position in the industry so far. We have very reliable partners that have been with us through the bear market to the bull market. We thank them for this. But we are at this kind of conference to meet more connections. So we'll be at booth 25 on the opposite side of this room if you want to chat. We'll be happy to discuss possible integrations and a partnership. Now, let me quickly summarize what's coming next on Phemex. First of all, onboarding more creators and more users on Pulse. Onboarding more creators means a lot of BD work, and also onboarding content creators outside of the crypto sphere. That will be a challenge for our company. But our team has been doing great progresses in onboarding more and more content creators, so we are sure we will succeed in that as well. And of course, onboarding more users means providing them with more activities, more interesting opportunities to engage with each other. We are, for example, combining our trading competitions within our groups, as well as our new interactive leaderboard, which will allow users to compete with each other, compete within groups, and between groups, fostering that kind of healthy competition that I believe is a fun aspect of the markets we participate in. Of course, we are also planning of expanding our hybrid DeFi stack. In 2024, finally, we are seeing some new protocols in DeFi, some interesting experiments. Nevertheless, safety for our users is our #1 priority. So we will integrate protocols after they've been tested enough by the markets before we offer them to our users. And we will keep looking at the new developments in the wider DeFi space. And finally, of course, we will continue with our main line of business, which is as an exchange, to list any token that is attracting volume and eyes on the platform. As an exchange, you are in a unique position to capture every new narrative, whether it is new memes, AI, gamify, real-world assets, by just listing a token early enough. So we have a very strong listing team looking at all the new developments in the industry. We also have the ability to launch tokens on our platform, thanks to our Phemex Launchpad. So if you are at Token2049 with your project and you're looking for a listing, feel free to stop by at booth 25 to discuss a potential listing. And even if you are a bit earlier in your journey and you are still raising funds, we'll still be happy to talk since we do have a venture arm. So regardless of the stage of your journey, we'll be happy to have a chat. Even if you're already listed on Phemex, it's always nice to talk. And I believe that's everything. For my time, I still have a couple of minutes, but I don't have any meme coins to shill. So I will just thank my team for being fantastic these days, despite all the weather. Stella, Abel, Zina, Advil, thank you very much for your support. Some of our partners, like Bastian, is here. So thank you very much for your time, for tuning in. I hope you have a great time in Dubai, that everything went well in these past few days. Thank you very much.